Now we're going to look at a very fun but often looked over feature of Ableton Live. It's called clip envelope automation. If you're following along with the advanced Ableton Live set provided, click on the third e-break deep loop here, and if you are working on your own live set, any warped audio clip will do for starters. In order for the clip envelopes to be available for editing, clip must be warped. So, let's take a look at this audio file here. In order to view the envelopes, we have to have the clip envelope area engaged here in the clip view area. And then, if it's not currently selected, click on this arrow to make sure that it's showing. So now, for any audio clip, we have three parameters that can be automated within the clip itself. By default, we have transposition, volume, and panning. Let's start by looking at our volume automation. This will automate the clip volume. We can automate this with the pencil tool or the arrow tool. So let's take a listen to this clip without any clip envelope automation. So I'm going to change the quantization grid just the same way I can in the MIDI editor with Command 1 to narrow it to 16th notes. Now with the pencil tool, I'll start bringing the volume all the way down. The volume is represented by this red envelope line here, and that represents the value of the automation. So now you can start to hear a sort of gating effect. So this is all, again, non-destructive editing that can be done within Ableton Live. The original file is unaltered. All we're doing is creating successive instructions for how Ableton should play the file back. So we've done all that editing with the pencil tool. Let's switch now to the arrow tool, which we can use with Command B or by clicking here. Now everything we've done with the pencil tool is available in the form of breakpoints. If the whole area is selected and I move one breakpoint, it moves all the breakpoints in the selected area, which I currently don't want to do. So I'll undo that and make sure that I don't have the entire clip selected. Now I can move each breakpoint on its own. This allows me also to change the volume of particular notes, and I can also create smooth fade-ins. As you can see, editing the clip envelopes is very powerful. Let's try the panning envelope. This time the breakpoint goes through the middle, representing center panning. If I bring it to above, it'll go to the left, and bring it down will go to the right. Take a listen. So now I can delete the breakpoints to create smooth glides from one value to another, and I can drag the breakpoints to make it less extreme. Finally, there's the transposition. This can change the pitch of a loop over time. With a rhythmic loop such as this, we can impose some melodic information on it by changing the transposition of the drum sounds. Again, the envelope automation line goes through the center. This represents the default transposition or note on the keyboard that the clip is playing back at. It's directly relative to the transposition as set here. In other words, if I bring the clip's native transposition up, this automation still remains at 0, and the 0 now corresponds to this +5 steps as the default transposition.